Okay, everyone, here's the little demo gameplay video of the Dragon Ball Miniatures game I came up with. So we're going to have Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Kid Gohan, Tien, Yamcha, Krillin, Piccolo, and Yajirobe. And they are going to be facing off against Frieza, Zarbon, and the Ginyu Force. It's going to be 6 turns. It's going to be battle for the Dragon Balls, so you have to collect the Dragon Balls. More on that in a bit. First we're going to say, what do you need to play? So other than the models, obviously, and the table, you'll need a measuring tape. You'll need assortment of dice. 2 different colors would be good. One for attack, one for defense. Here I have split up between 2 sides, so I've colored offense and black defense. But you can do black and white. You won't be rolling them together, so you'll see when we go. You'll also need a way to mark down how much power. I've chose to use dice here, and some kind of counters to show how many activations they all have. First thing we're going to do is roll for initiative for the first turn. That's also going to determine who deploys first. So Vegeta has Tactician 2, which gives him +2 to the roll. Frieza has Tactician 1, which gives him +1. So that turns that 3 into a 4, but Vegeta's got a 7. So Team Vegeta Goku will go first, and they are going to elect to have Team Frieza set up first and go first in the first round. So both teams have been deployed. Since Team Frieza had to do all their guys first, they kind of did a bit of a staggered deployment, whereas the other team loaded up certain guys in certain areas. Like you can see here, Goku and Vegeta are here together. Hey, Vegeta, hey, thanks for joining me. I'm just here to kick Frieza's ass. Stay out of my way, Kakarot. Oh, hey, take it easy, Vegeta. You know, that type of stuff. Okay, so Frieza's team's ready to go first. So everyone has 2 activations. You can choose any of your model that has activations to go. It can be the same model twice, but it's you go, I go. So once Team Frieza activates one person, the other team will go, and then back and forth. But you could do the same person the second time around, or whoever's got activations. Should you fight, both players will fight, take place in the fight regardless of who attacks, and this is in hand-to-hand combat. But they will both lose an activation counter. So it gives you a chance to kind of exhaust players with maybe your weaker players, because once they have all of their activations used up, while they can still fight back if they're attacked, they do it at a dice penalty. So it opens up a little bit of strategy there. But we're going to start off with Guldo. And he is going to just stay right there, and he's going to strike a pose and gain 2 power. So Raccoon used 2 power to take to the skies, so he flew over to this Dragon Ball, but he is in the air, so he's going to have to come down before you can try to claim it. We have Yamcha flew up to the middle of the table here. We also have Zarbon. He took a fly from over here up in front of this Dragon Ball, but again, he's in the air, so he can't quite claim that yet until he comes down. And we also have Gohan. Gohan just ran up to this, so on his next activation, he can try to claim it. Because he ran, he'll be at a -1 test to pick it up. But that's where we're at right now, so let's continue. So Kid Gohan's going to activate again, and he's going to try to pick up the Dragon Ball. So normally this would be, he would need an 8+ on 2 dice, but because he ran, he's going to need a 9+. So let us roll him up. And he got a 9. So Gohan has claimed the first Dragon Ball. So we'll stick this down on Gohan's card. And he's got the Dragon Ball. So Captain Ginyu just activated. And he did a flying dash. Flying gives you 10 inches. If you do a dash, it's like the equivalent of a flying run. So that would put him to 15 inches. So he made a 15-inch dash up here. And he's just staring down Gohan. Oh, Krillin's just gone. And he's going to make a ranged attack on Ginyu. Stay away from my buddy Gohan. So making a range attack allows you to move before or after. So he's moved before to get a good clean shot on Ginyu. So he's moved his normal 4. If you run before you shoot, it's at a penalty. So he's just done a normal walk. And now he's got a 12-inch range. He's within range, but he's over half distance. So what happens is now you compare the 2 range stats. So Krillin's got a base range of 3 and Ginyu's got a 4. So that's how many dice they'll have. Now you can choose to boost with one of your powers if you're attacking. So Krillin's going to do that. So he's going to spend a power and he's going to get 4 dice versus Captain Ginyu's 4. Now it is over half range. So that's going to give Captain Ginyu +1 to his roll. So the dice have been rolled. Orange is Krillin. Ginyu is the teal. So ones are discarded. What you do is you take your highest dice roll, and each dice that's not a 1 adds 1 to it. So Krillin would be a 6, 7, 8, 9. And Ginyu would be a 5, 6, 7 with the 1 discarded. Now because it was over half range, Ginyu gets +1. So it turns into a 5, 6, 7, 8. But Krillin still has him with a 9. So now you do a damage roll with 2 dice. He's -1 to the damage roll because of the attack. So he's 10. So that turns it into a 9, which does 3 damage. 1, 2, 3 is 1. 4, 5, 6 is 2. 7, 8, 9 is 3. 10, 11, 12 is 4. Okay. So that's 3 damage to Ginyu. So Captain Ginyu's activated now. He's moved in. He's going to do a hand-to-hand attack on Gohan, who is exhausted, who's used both of his activations already. So he's going to be at a minus in this fight. So this is where the interesting part begins now. So now Captain Ginyu and Kid Gohan are in hand-to-hand combat. So what you do is you take their hand-to-hand stats. Now they're both 4. Ginyu as the attacker can choose to boost his. He's got a boost of 2 powers. So he's used his last 2 power to boost it. So he's at 5 dice. Gohan is at 4, but because he's exhausted, he's used both of his things because you always get to fight back, but he does it at a -1 dice. So that brings him to 3. So it would be 5 dice for Ginyu versus 3 for Gohan. What you do now is both players secretly allocate how many of those dice they're going to put into attack and how many that you put into defense. So this is where the strategy comes into play. You have to try to outthink your opponent, try to see, do I want to make sure my attack goes off? Do I want to defend against him? So this is where the strategy comes in. So while normally this would be a little bit more tense with how many did you put in attack, how many did you put in defense, this one's a little bit more straightforward because Ginyu's flying, and flyers can only be fought in hand-to-hand combat by other flyers. So essentially, because he knows he can't put anything in attack dice, Gohan's just put all 3 into defense. Ginyu, knowing he can't be attacked back, put all 5 into offense. So now at this point, you look at what they've rolled. So highest roll is a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And Gohan's got a 5. The ones are discounted, so it's 9 on 5. So he's gone through. So now you roll for damage. He's rolled a 9. He's -1 on the damage roll for his feet and fists attack. So that turns it into an 8. So that is 3 damage to Gohan from Captain Ginyu. So Jace has done a flying dash up to here, showing you his moves. Yajirobe can't really do much. He's just here to hand out senzu beans. He used the 1 power that he gets a turn. He used it to hide, so he can't be attacked while he's hidden. But if he does choose to attack or do any other action, then he can be seen. Yamcha did a fly up to here. Piccolo did a fly move up to there, flying dash. At which point Berta has done a flying attack in. So now they are, because they're both flyers, they are locked in combat. So now you are going to compare their dice. And they have to secretly allocate how many of their dice they want to put in offense and how many they want to put into defense. So now comparing their hand-to-hand stats, they both have a 4. As the attacker, Berta can choose to boost his with 2 power up to 5, so that gives him 5 dice. He's using a basic feet and fists attack, which gives him a +1 attack dice, but it does make him -1 on the damage roll. So now he's up to 6 dice, and Piccolo's at 4. So now they've secretly allocated and they've revealed, and Berta's going to go with 4 attack, 2 defense, and Piccolo's going to go 2 and 2. So as the attacker, Berta goes first. So he's going to roll his attack dice against Piccolo's defense dice. So Berta, no ones. So he's got a 5, 6, 7, 8. And Piccolo's got a 4, 5. So Berta's attack goes through. So now he rolls -1 on the damage roll. So 6 turns it into a 5. So it does 2 damage. Right? So you mark the 2 damage down. But now Piccolo gets his chance to fight back. So he's rolling his 2 against his defense. So the 1 doesn't count. So Piccolo rolled a 6, 7 against Berta's 6. So Piccolo's attack goes through. He rolls on damage. He rolls a 7. So he's done 2 damage. I did forget to mention, Piccolo's damage roll was a 7, which normally would have been 3 damage. But Berta has armor 1, so what that does is it takes 1 off the damage roll. So it turns that 7 into a 6, so that's why it's only 2 damage. And now at this point, Yamcha flew over to this Dragon Ball. He's out of activations for the turn. And Raccoon is now activated. He's turning, and he's actually in behind Yamcha, so he's going to do a Ki Blast into Yamcha. Yamcha is surprised, so that's going to put him at a disadvantage as well. So now Raccoon's going to do his Raccoon Boomba. Raccoon! Blast on Yamcha. So you would compare the range stats. Now they both start with a 3. Raccoon has used a power to boost his to 4. The attack itself is -2 attack dice though, but it's +2 to the damage roll. So he's got 2 dice. Yamcha starts off with 3 originally, but because he's done both of his activations, he's exhausted, so he loses a dice. That brings him down to 2. And because Raccoon has got him in his back arc, he's surprised, so that brings him down to 1. So now it's 2 dice versus 1. Raccoon has rolled 2 6s versus a 2, so that turns into 6, 7 on 2. So Raccoon is successful. He rolls damage at a +2. 10 turns it into 12. 4 big damage. If your roll should exceed 12, it's +1. So that would turn into 5 damage if he had any kind of boosts or anything like that. Which he does. He has Brutal, which will allow him to spend a power to do an extra damage. Unfortunately, he's got no power left this turn. So he's done 4 damage to Yamcha. Ouch. So skipping ahead a bit, Team Frieza got the initiative on the next turn, which allowed him to grab the Dragon Ball quickly. Goku did a successful slam attack on Zarbon to push him away from the Dragon Ball. Since Frieza had already claimed the Dragon Ball, Vegeta just stood still and basically powered up, give himself some extra power. Raccoon claimed a Dragon Ball on the other side. So with Vegeta nicely boosted and powered up, he did a big Gallic Gun attack on Frieza and did a massive 6 damage. So Frieza's now on 6 damage, which pushes him into the next bar, which is his Transformation 1. So Frieza, whoop, whoop. Uh-oh.
Hey there, Vegeta. How do you like my new form? I'm gonna kick the crap out of you now, you little punk. Well, I don't know. I'm pretty tough. Super Saiyan.
So after some more fighting and shoosting, Captain Ginyu did a successful sweep attack on Kid Gohan. So he's prone right now. Krillin's helping him out, trying to fight Ginyu off. And Raccoon has now used his final activation to use some power to do a throw attack on Yamcha, get him away from that Dragon Ball so that Guldo can try to claim it. So he's successfully rolled. His throw attack is 10 inches. He's going to throw him, oh yeah, easily within 10. He's going to throw him into this tree, through the tree. So that is going to land him up here. So Yamcha's there, and he's prone. The tree is destroyed. And it'll give +1 damage for the destroyed, throwing him into a piece of terrain. So Raccoon rolls. He's got a 9. That's 3 damage, +1 damage for throwing him into the tree. So 4 damage to Yamcha. Oh, Yamcha's in trouble. So now Guldo is going to try to claim this Dragon Ball. So 8 up. Oh yeah, big times, big times. So another Dragon Ball for Team Frieza. Ooh, they got 3 of them to just 1 for the other team. So fast forwarding ahead, Vegeta and Frieza in his first transformation form are still doing battle. Berta got tossed aside by Piccolo, who claimed the center Dragon Ball. We got Krillin got thrown out of the battle by Ginyu, but Gohan's still holding strong over there. Yajirobe's hiding, still like a punk, waiting to give someone some sensu beans. Goku has been slapping around Zarbon. To be fair, he's been slapping around Zarbon. Zarbon's on the run. He's trying to fly away, and it's not good for Zarbon right now. So Goku's spending the very last of his power this round for a big Kamehameha attack on Zarbon. So he's got 6 dice to deal with. Zarbon's got 4 to throw in defense. So let's see what's going to happen. Goku! Okay, that one's not good. So we got a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 versus Zarbon's 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it's tied. So now what happens is it goes to power. Whoever's got the higher power wins. Goku is at power 5. Zarbon's only power 4. So Goku goes through. Okay. Now this Kamehameha is all souped up. +5 on the damage roll. That's cocked. So 6 +5 makes 11. That's 4 big damage on Zarbon. Uh-oh, Zarbon. So with that last Kamehameha attack on Zarbon, he's now pushed into his final bar, which unlocks monster form. So Zarbon, yoink, yoink. How pretty am I now? I'm not so pretty. I don't really care. I'm going to kick the shit out of you anyway. So while Ginyu's been taking quite a bit of damage himself, he's put a lot of hurt on Gohan, but it's a double-edged sword, because unfortunately, Gohan has now just been pushed into Super Saiyan Gohan. Super Saiyan. Get away from my dad. Don't touch my dad. So Zarbon's powerful monster form has done enough damage to now push Goku Super Saiyan. This is not going to be good for you, Zarbon. So after a successful Big Bang attack from Vegeta on Frieza, Frieza is now transformed into his next form. But Berta jumped in, put a good hard blue hurricane pounding on Vegeta. Unfortunately, what that did was turn Vegeta Super Saiyan. I'm the most legendary Saiyan. I'm going to kick the shit out of you now, but, you think you're Ginyu, you're dancing around. I'm going to blast you right in the face. So Rakuma's just done a big Rakum boom on Yamcha. And, yeah, Yamcha kind of sucks. He gone. He dead. Rakum! Pose! Ginyu! Rakum! So it's itty-bitty little Krillin on the run from a rampaging Rakum. Krillin is in big trouble. But now it's Yajirobe's turn. And he loses the hidden because he's going to move up and give Krillin to Sensu Bean. Woo! Krillin reheals 5 health. Woo! Yeah, I'm Yajirobe. What would you guys do without me? Shut up, Yajirobe. You're a loser. Fortunately, now that Yajirobe's not hidden, Jace just gave him a ki blast in the face. Well, in the back, really. And Yajirobe, yeah, no, he's dead. He doesn't really take much damage. So Tien claimed a Dragon Ball, and he flew over here to try to keep it now. Zarbon tried to disengage to get away from Goku, but then Goku hit him with a ki blast barrage, doing 3 damage, and Zarbon is dead. So now this is the only Dragon Ball left on the table. Each team has 3 Dragon Balls. So Piccolo has just killed Guldo. So that means that the Dragon Ball that Guldo was carrying is now dropped on the ground. So Ginyu's been taking a bit of a beating from a Super Saiyan Gohan. But part of that is because he hasn't been using any power. And there's a good reason for that. He's managed to finally save up 10 power. And he is attempting to use Change Now! So they got 4 dice each. So let's see. Ginyu. Gohan. So Ginyu's got a 5, 6, 7, 8. Gohan, 6, 7, 8, 9. Change Now does not go through. Oh no, frog got in the way. Ribbit. So Gohan is now using his Masenko Ha Blast on Ginyu. He managed it successfully, so now it's damage roll. Ginyu's got 3 measly health left, so let's see. Oh no, he rolls a 3. Ginyu lives. So Goku got off a successful Kaioken attack times 3. Did just enough damage to Frieza. Well, it's a good thing and a bad thing, because now Frieza...
I'm in my final form now. Do you like it? How do you like it? Gonna kick your ass. I'm not worried.
So after a successful Ki Blast Barrage, right in the back from Jace, Tien is dead. And that means, yep, he drops his Dragon Ball. As Captain Ginyu flew away, desperate attempt to get away from a pissed off Kid Gohan. Fortunately, I got him right into Piccolo's thing, who just used a special beam cannon. And Ginyu is, he gone, he dead, he died. So Jace attempts to pick up the dropped Dragon Ball that Tien dropped. Needs an 8 or more. He doesn't get it. The Dragon Balls, Butterfingers. Too much grease in your hair. Give the Butterfingers. So Krillin fought bravely against Raccoon. He just an itty-bitty little Krillin. He just a little Krillin. But Raccoon just did a Raccoon boom right in his face. And Krillin, yeah, you guys are going to need some Dragon Balls to bring him back, because he gone. So a jacked up Frieza successfully did a throw attack on Goku, tossing him over there on the ground. They have initiative in the last turn, and Frieza has used his initiative in this last turn to try to claim this Dragon Ball right at the end. He needs an 8 up. He rolled a 4. Frieza sucks. Last chance for Jace to claim a Dragon Ball. He needs an 8. He rolls a 9. Jace, strike a pose. Bing. Jace gets the Dragon Ball. Whew. It all comes down to this. Last turn, Vegeta doing a Ki Blast Barrage on Berta. Berta has got 2 health left. So Vegeta has got 4 dice. Berta's got 3. Whew. Oh no. There's a 1 there. Oh no. Berta rolls the lights out. Vegeta doesn't do it. Vegeta freaking sucks now. So that's it. The game is over. So on Team Frieza, Frieza's got a Dragon Ball, Jace has got a Dragon Ball, and Raccoon has got a Dragon Ball. So 2 each. That's 6 points for them. Now on the other team, Kid Gohan's got a Dragon Ball. Piccolo's got 2. What a freaking Namek, eh? He's fucking MVP over here, Piccolo. So they got 3 each, so 6 points each. So now you get 1 point for each person that you've killed. Team Frieza has killed Yajirobe. Yeah, that was hard. Tien, Krillin, and Yamcha. So they've killed 4. And Team Goku Vegeta has only killed Guldo. They've killed Zarbon. And they've killed Ginyu. So, against all odds, Team Frieza takes the game by 1 point.
Hey, I told you I'm the strongest. I'm the strongest. Look at my sexy final form. It's pretty sexy. Yeah. Frieza!